Yo, man, what's going on, everybody, man? You already know what time it is. By the title and thumbnail, you already know what to expect. I don't think I got to say too much. Y'all see, y'all look below, y'all see my name, y'all see that we almost to 1 million supporters. So if y'all could do me a huge favor right now, let's go ahead and make this happen, man. We finna hit 1 million subscribers, man. Let's go crazy. Make sure that y'all spam the comments down below. Let's push for 1,000 comments minimum each video. That will help a lot. Push this video out and put it into the algorithm along with the likes. Let's get this video to 10,000 likes. I'm telling y'all, it will only take 5 seconds out y'all day. 5 seconds can make a big difference, just even the reality that I live in at the moment. You know what I'm saying? But I hope that you all enjoy this video as well as the content that I post. We finna get into it right now because I know y'all tired of me talking. I'm like, man, this dude be talking all the time. He be stumbling over his words. Listen, but all jokes aside, man, let's get into it. Let's go.
What if I told you that when we used to not wear shoes and we stayed connected to the earth, that our feet would look like this? And shoes are damaging our feet.
I ain't gonna lie, fam. I probably wouldn't even want to be connected to Earth. No, I'm playing. Let me not even play like that because people gonna be, bro, what are you talking about? I ain't gonna lie. Let me go ahead and do this right quick. Them feet though, like, just imagine you pulling them feet out and then telling your husband to lick them. Hey, babe. I know some of y'all some freaks. Y'all like, I don't care if she pull out a half a toe with some fungus on it. Y'all still go lick that toe. I know that kind of made your stomach hurt saying that. But shoot, fellas, I know fellas probably don't care, but yeah, this is pretty crazy feat. It is wild.
What if I told you that when we used to not wear shoes and we stayed connected to the earth, that our feet would look like this? And shoes are damaging our feet. That is way too narrow, and it's pushing all of our toes together and messing up our electrical receptors that connect with the resonance of planet Earth. That society, our governments have made us wear shoes. No shoes, no shirt, no service. So they're disconnecting us. They put rubber in between our feet and the earth in order to keep us sick, to stop us from receiving the benefits of the earth. They call it the heel of your foot because when it is barefoot, it will heal you. It stops inflammation in the body, and science proves this. Wow. Also, on top of all of that, it has all sorts of different benefits that are proven through science. Why would we run a society based off saying shoes protect your feet when they are disconnecting you from all of the healing qualities that the planet has? We are electrical beings that are in a light matrix simulation experienced by our 5 senses. This is what if I told you?
I feel like that can definitely be true. I think I did a reaction to this not too long ago, and people were saying that no, like I actually do this. I go out in my backyard, and I walk around with, just no shoes on and things like that. And it makes me feel some type of way. They say I go in sun gaze and I let my feet, just stay in the grass and things like that, which is, I can understand. You get what I'm saying? I could definitely understand. Like, this is something I used to do as a kid. And that's probably why I used to be feeling so happy. And my mom used to be so mad, put them shoes on. I go walk to the homie house with no shoes on. And she'd be so mad. But at the same time, like I said, that could possibly be a reason why I was just so excited as a kid. I just probably felt more connected as a kid. But then again, things was a lot different. Social media wasn't as big as it is now, that I'm an adult when I was a kid. You get what I'm saying? But y'all let me know personally how y'all feel about this. And can anybody confirm? Because I could have sworn back in the biblical days that folks had sandals and things like that. How they be trying to make jokes like, oh, Jesus sandals and things like that. But I could have sworn that folks had sandals. So, like I said, y'all just inform me. I'm learning new. Just don't kill me. I'm learning. So just please inform us, me, or whoever else needs to inform me.
BY is real. Why didn't they tell us what really happened with Nipsey Hussle? Why didn't they expose us to all the symbolism, and why was there no blood at that crime scene? When it comes down to the media, believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. I promise you, this video will forever change the way that you view celebrity deaths from here on out. And at the end of this video, you will witness a mind-blowing plot twist that you never saw coming. It's up from here. Let's get into it. I teach gematria, all right? Your whole world, your whole matrix is ran off of this system alone. It is the practice of coding numbers into letters and words. With that being said, Nipsey Hussle dead at the age of 33. When you look up at the top, Hussle equals 33 in a reverse reduction, and 90 when you spell it out equals 33. Now, why did I mention the word 90? Nipsey Hussle died on the 90th day of the year, and famous comedian Nipsey Russell died on the day leaving 90 days left in the year. Let's get back to all of these 33s. Nipsey Hussle's real name, generated name, Ermias Askedom, equals 137 in an English order. So his first and last name equals 137. But from his alleged death date, which was March 31st, all the way up until what would have been his next birthday, which was August 15th, that is a total of 137 days. 137 is the 33rd prime number. I mean, come on now. Even the man's full name, Ermias Joseph Askedom, equals 330. Generated. But what's with all these 33s that just keep popping up out of nowhere? I mean, it's no secret. If you look at the first word that's in the top of this slide, it'll tell you everything you need to know. And it's no secret to who is running the show behind the scenes in Hollywood. That's why I keep saying that this name right here is generated. Even if you look all the way over to the right and you see that 105, it also matches with the word masonry. So what am I trying to tell you about Nip? What is he? What you mysterious relationship women always say? What's understood ain't got to be explained, right? Can we move on? On top of that, you're looking at a crime scene that only shows white and black cars. If you go back to my last slide, you already know where I'm getting at. This is called symbolism, and this is how they play in your face. The world is a stage. Is this really a crime scene, or is it a stage play? Numerical alignments will show you the difference between the two every single time. Now let's bring in the guy who allegedly shot Nipsey. All right, Nipsey's generated last name Askedom equals 36 twice. From Nipsey's birthday to this guy Eric Holder's birthday is a total of 3 months and 6 days. Wow. Let's get back to that 33 real quick. When you spell out 33, it equals 60. Nipsey Hussle ran with the rolling 60s, crib. Eric Holder, the guy who allegedly shot him, was sentenced to 60 years in prison. Nipsey's first name, Ermias, equals 29. Does anybody want to take a guess as to how old Eric Holder was when he shot him? Here's something that's a little bit too weird if you ask me. Barack Obama's former Attorney General, Eric Holder, his birthday is 1/21. Then you have Eric Holder, the accuser and suspect of Nipsey Hussle's alleged death. When you do the date numerology of his actual birthday, 11/21/89, it's going to give you 121. If everything in this video is not enough proof to show you how staged, how scripted, and how not real this alleged death was, then maybe this last mind-blowing discovery will do it for you. Remember, numbers do not lie. And when they align themselves like how they align themselves in Nip's alleged death, then you know something screwy was going on behind the scenes. So what are you trying to say, BY? Are you saying Nip is still alive? Are you saying he's hidden in plain sight? That's exactly what I'm trying to say. As a matter of fact, the man spoke at his own funeral.
That was his brother, man.
Part 2 on the way. My name is BY Israel, where I don't do.
See, I was going to say, like, he might have something here. But bro, this is literally his brother he had baby pictures with. I don't know, maybe y'all can call me sleep, but I've always knew about Nipsey Hussle brother since Nip was alive. You get what I'm saying? Like, because they were just laughing and making memes about how much him and his family looking like. They put the whole, because I didn't know, the ethnicity of Nipsey at first until I found out what he was. And then, they was posting pictures of his family and we all knew his brother looked like this. I don't know. He's trying to say that he is his brother. Is that what he's trying to say? Like, y'all let me know if I'm just sleep or he just tripping. I personally feel, I ain't gonna say what I feel. I'm just gonna let y'all help me out here, okay? But I could have sworn that, I was kind of with him in the other stuff until like I kind of heard about what he said about his brother that, I've been knew about. You get what I'm saying? It's kind of like somebody saying, Orion and, Omorion brother, if Omorion passed away, then Omorion brother that spoke, even though they look just alike. Omorion, if y'all know, he's a, artist, but he spoke, that's Omorion speaking. That's really Omorion. Like, I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think.
Everybody, I hope everybody's having a good weekday, good start to your holiday week. So listen, when we were getting ready to go out of town this weekend, we stopped by Walmart, and all my worries, it was exactly what I expected, and if not more. So about a couple weeks ago, not a month, but close to it, out of all our 3 or 4 Walmarts we have here, this Walmart gets the big yellow flower light up, and I said, babe, I told my wife, I said, look, this is what they're going to use to light up for the FEMA camps. You guys, everybody knows the FEMA camp things with Walmart, right? I thought, okay, but nothing's really different. Well, we go in there yesterday, and they're putting prison gates up inside by the, by where the fruit stuff is. Outside, they've enclosed it completely where they've taken everything out, like where it was all like the outdoor stuff, and it's fully enclosed with jail, like prison-looking doors on it, no locks. Out front, there's a security guard, and it's closed in with, they just loaded up those trailers full of stuff, the shipping containers stacked up with armed guard, but the police sitting in front of it. And I said, oh my God, we pull around back, they're around back too, under lock and key. You go by the cash register and it looks like the carnival, like they've got it set up to where it's going to be like an intake. Folks, they are preparing. They are preparing. This is the real deal. I already told you, the whole end game, no matter who's in charge or whatever, is people unaliving from the old gibbety. All right? It's coming. Take a look at this. This is all the evidence you need right here. I made you guys... Okay, so you guys already know I said that the Walmarts that are putting this new sign up right here, it glows at night. I said that that's going to be the sign for the FEMA camps, correct? I did this the other night. Well, we didn't notice much going on here. My wife and I go into Walmart today. I always attach the video. They have put bars up around everything, and they made what looks like line grates. And look at the way they've changed. Look at this. Look at that door. That is a prison camp door. Look at that. Look at that. And they got all this over here. They are making the FEMA camps, guys. 110%. You guys better pay attention, because once you go in those, you don't come out. You see how they got it right here, babe? Look. Changed all this. Now look, that's going to be like a prison yard when you're walking the yard. Walmart has turned itself into a FEMA camp.
But I never heard anything about a FEMA camp. Can anybody kind of describe what it is? It look like it's something, concentration camps, things like that. That's kind of what it look like. Federal Emergency Management Agencies. I think that's activities. Okay. So I guess it's just like, he's basically saying that they are getting ready for disaster preparedness. It's almost similar to like the whole Bill Gates and Elon Musk and what's his name that made Facebook. Like, they are building these bunkers. Also they got what's his name, the president Joe Biden. They actually just released that he was building a bunker as well, which is just pretty confusing on why he's building a bunker and he lives in the White House. They should already have their stuff set up. So how are they getting prepared for stuff like this now? So I guess that's what he was trying to add to when he was speaking about, just the FEMA camps. But if I, say anything wrong, then please correct me down below. I know a lot of people that this is probably their first time hearing it as well as me. But just my little research that it is basically seem like they're getting ready for disaster preparedness. You get what I'm saying? So just to organize things in a particular way, because it's supposedly some type of disaster that is going to be going on worldwide, and a lot of people are looking at it, and it possibly could be a war. People are going to start trying to stock up on foods. People are going to be going to these Walmarts, Targets, everything. Like, I think really, military, getting ammo, all types of stuff. So it's go get pretty crazy out here. I guess that's what he's trying to reference to. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts and opinions on this down below, how y'all feel about this, okay?
You know what the darkest conspiracy theory about aliens is?
I don't know if I'm ready for it.
That Earth is essentially a farm, and human beings are the vessels that contain souls, and they want us because this is how they create souls. And so they're farming us. They've created us. So we started off as primates, and through some sort of genetic intervention, I'm not saying I believe this. I'm just saying that this is like top of the food chain, put your tinfoil hat on super tight, that they farm us. And that the whole reason why human beings are involved in this conflict, constant conflict, it's all of it is to increase our competition with each other, increase our ability to control resources, which will increase our technology, which will ultimately lead to us creating this being that we're going to create, this artificially intelligent super god.
AI.
You know what the
That's
darkest?
what he's referencing to.
There are hidden subliminal messages everywhere. So check this out. You got Balenciaga. Alright, so Baal and C Aga. Look what it means. Baal is the king. Alright, known as the Lord of Destruction. This is a false god that they worship. Alright, we got Nickelodeon. Alright, we'll translate that one. Nickelodeon. I don't care about God. Nickelodeon. So every time we heard that as a kid, there was a subliminal message being planted in our subconscious mind.
It's true.
Right, this is because words cast spells, right? Spelling. Right, the Bible says death and life are in the power of the tongue. Right, we look at Taco Bell, doesn't look too suspicious right now, but you're looking at a reptilian eye or the eye of Horus. Right, they're letting us know who's really running the show behind the scenes.
True.
Right, we all know Disney. Right, there's a hidden message in the Disney logo, 666. Right, and then we do Disney, means to the gods. Right, we know that we have one God, and the Bible says, "Thou shalt have no other gods before me." Right, they worship false gods. Right, here's another one. We got Monster Energy.
Hebrew 666.
Right, this is what a 6 looks like in Hebrew. Right, there's 3 of those on the Monster Energy logo, right? 666 or Vav Vav Vav. We know the number of the beast is 603 right? Or 666. And notice how they have a cross, right? In their logo. So when you point that upside down to drink it, you're pointing an upside down cross at yourself. I could go on all day with these. The message is watch what you're putting in your eyes, what you're putting in your ears, what you're putting in your mouth, what you're eating. Because there's witchcraft and spells everywhere. And I just pray right now for all of you watching that God gives you the true discernment of what to stay away from. And I just pray for spiritual protection over you.
That's true.
One of the most famously...
Oh, my bad. I guess we'll try to watch that one next. But no, that is definitely facts. Like, have to be knowledgeable of situations like this and just even learning, which is just not bad if you didn't know. But it's just great that you have learned at least at this time than later. You get what I'm saying? But it is sad to know just how much they can deceive and monetize off of just our demands. You know what I'm saying? Like just us blindly not knowing what's really going on in the world, you know. But it is great that, you know, God does forgive us for the sins that we are unaware we are committing. You get what I'm saying? But I just know, I'm gonna say this though, I know a lot of mothers and parents out there finna take out Disney and finna take out Nickelodeon from their kids' television show after this. I know for a fact they probably go get a whooping for watching it. I know some of y'all like, yeah, I'm turning it off right now. I'm gonna go undownload this stuff on my kids' stuff right now. No, I was joking aside. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this.
What's going on in Ohio right now? Y'all may not know about it, but there's 100 teens missing. Like in the past few months.
What? 1,000.
That is crazy.
1,000 teens missing.
Teens?
Teens.
Teens.
And they're just now saying, what the
Agers? Teenagers?
Teenagers. Like they're missing. Like what? Like just disappearance.
I think they said 1,000 have gone missing.
I'm saying Ohio is the same place that Fidel Castro, or what's his name? Fidel Castro. Anyway, he had 3 girls.
Orlando Castillo?
Yeah. I forget his name. No, but he had 3 girls locked up, Amanda Berry, and some other kids locked up in his house in the basement for 10 years. They didn't catch him until like the girls escaped, and the guy said, a white girl screaming a black man's name? Something wrong with that.
What was the reaction on the girls' faces? I can't imagine to see the sunlight, to be
Bro,
around people.
I knew something was wrong when a little pretty white girl ran into a black man's arms. Something is wrong here. Dead giveaway.
He had 3 of them in his house, all underage. He was a school bus driver. This is a problem. Situation that's going on in
man, that is a problem.
Ohio.
I remember touching on this like back in October when everything was somewhat fresh, because this news came out in like September, right? And I wonder what the toll is now, because I honestly haven't heard no update, since people been talking about it. But I've been hearing that that area in Ohio and all over there has been like, it's real. A lot of people been commenting like, no, like these kids are coming up missing. Like it's just the normal, and it really hasn't been any big news coverage. But what has been going on now, that the toll has got so high that they really can't get from around it. And they just saying that this is just within some months. Like this is unreal that 1,000 kids come missing within some months. I feel like personally, it was almost equal to probably people that's in Cleveland, Ohio, losing their life to gun violence than it was equal to a lot of these teenagers that was going missing in Ohio, Cleveland, and nobody could find them. That is sad, man. I do hope that there's an update where they was able to at least cut that number down by 99.9%. Can anybody send me an article, though, referencing to this so I can really know what's going on?
Drive-by shootings is organ stealing.
I'm worth $50 million and I need a kidney. And kidneys are pretty sensitive. You got to find somebody who really got the kidney that matches yours. You think I'm going to wait till somebody die for me to get one? If I don't get one soon, I'm going to die. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to pay somebody to go research people. Okay, Let's go look at all the black organ donors. Let's look at all the black people who got organ donor on their driver's license, which is why I'm not a friend of that. I said, if you want to donate your organs...
This quality is horrible. Just listen to what he's saying, though. Yeah, I apologize.
Put it in your will. Say that if I die, this can go to my family, my relatives, my friends, or whomever. But when you put it on your license, I believe you make yourself a public target. And so what did they find? We got a guy in Los Angeles. He has the same blood type as you, same kidney type as you likely. He healthy though. He ain't likely to die no time soon. He don't know you, so he ain't gonna give you no organ for free. So guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna arrange a murder that makes it look like he was in a car accident. We're gonna arrange a murder that makes it look like he committed suicide. So the next thing you know, you coming out the gas station, boom, you get hit by a Mack truck. You dead, gone. You get taken to the funeral home. Your family come to the funeral. They don't know that before your body got laid to rest, a little hole was poked and they pulled your kidney out.
A lot of people don't know, when you get arrested or even when you get convicted, a lot of times law enforcement or police will swab your mouth for DNA. And now they have your DNA record on file, they have your genetic information on file. And you have to understand, with law enforcement, a lot of times they'll sell your information to tabloids and, especially celebrities, they sell their information to tabloids and magazines and news outlets all the time. So it's not a stretch to believe that they won't use your DNA or your genetic information for nefarious reasons.
You, my son, cops come by and inform me you just been shot dead. You don't have jurisdiction over that body. That's the coroner. You can't get that body till the coroner release you. So we'll get released, we go down and pick it up, and I see all these cuts and stitches. I just thought they was doing a routine investigation, following the I didn't know they took your organs. I'm under all this stress, my son is dead. Now you buried now, I can dig you up because the court got the information. Most of those cases is organ stealing.
It's been known for a long time, even back in slavery times, that black organs were considered superior genetically to other folks' organs. For example, whenever there's a transplant, okay, especially when rich folks get heart transplant, liver transplant, kidney transplant, they like black organs. We had a famous case in Pennsylvania, Governor Casey, who was one of the most racist governors who ever lived back in the late 80s, early 90s. He had a heart transplant. Guess whose heart they gave him? A black person's heart.
Down in Georgia, there was a case of an African-American 17-year-old kid who was found mysteriously dead at school. He died in the gym. They did an autopsy and they buried him. His family, they weren't satisfied with the results because they still wanted to know what happened to their son. They had the body exhumed, found out that His organs were missing and his body was stuffed with newspapers, and people are still trying to find answers. The officials down there in Georgia, they act like they don't know what's going on. There was another case out here in California. A young African-American man was found dead in Death Valley in the desert. All of his organs were missing. His liver, heart, lungs, kidneys, all gone. There's a case in the UK recently. A Somalian girl was brought over there for organ harvesting. They found out that they were going to harvest her organs, and they stopped that. There was another case in Asian couples. They went over to Africa. They adopted a black girl. 2 weeks later, she was dead. So these cases of organ harvesting are just going on all over the world, and people are being real quiet about it.
Drive-by.
People are, man, and this is happening all over the world, all types of races. This is crazy. Like, I can sit here and tell plenty of stories about times I done heard about certain situations of people who have lost their lives and wasn't organ donors or made it to the hospital and they realized, you know, are you an organ donor? Yeah, I'm an organ donor. Then out of nowhere, they just passed away, but they walked into the hospital alive. Like, that just did not make no sense. Yeah, man, that's crazy, man. Well, we made it to the end, though. That was something pretty cool, but I do hope that if you all enjoyed this video, that you give it a huge thumbs up, man. Remember, the more thumbs up that this video get, the higher that it will rank. I'm telling y'all, let's break this algorithm. If you're new to the channel as well, hit that subscribe button and make sure to comment down below 1,000 times. Minimum 1,000 comments we're going through with this video today. Like I tell y'all as well, it will help rank the video as well. But until then, I'll see you all tomorrow. Let's get it. Let's go.